Hey, what is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video on the My Stock Journey channel. The end of the month is here. It has been a full month since the start of the channel. And before I even go any further, I did want to thank you guys so much. This month has been absolutely insane. We went from 15 subscribers to 100 and coming up on 130 subscribers in only 1 month. And I honestly couldn't be more appreciative and thank you guys more for the support. It's absolutely amazing. It just fuels me and it makes me feel so good, and it makes me, so motivated and inspired to keep going and keep posting these videos and keep giving you guys the content that you deserve, because y'all show me so much love. You smash the like button every single video, you subscribe, you share it, you tell your friends about it, and I honestly just can't say thank you enough. But with that being said, I did want to go over my stock portfolio one more time before the month ends, go over what all happened this month. I'll take a look at all the gains I made this month, maybe some losses in some areas, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, don't forget to smash that like button. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe, drop a comment for any future suggestions for any videos you'd like to see, anything I've done in the past you'd like to see me do again. I know I'm doing the spin the wheel again on Wednesday every single week, so I will be doing that one, but if you have any other suggestions, definitely let me know down below, and yeah, let's get into the video. So first up, we are looking at my Robinhood account. I have two accounts. I have one M1 Finance account that we'll go over later, and then I have this account, and then we'll kind of look at what all I've done this month on my Robinhood account. So this month has been quite crazy, as you can tell. Not the craziest, but definitely volatile. We started the month at one point all the way down. We were down about $400 at one point this month, which was not fun at all, but honestly, it wasn't the most stressful. That was around the middle of the month. And since the middle of the month on, we've pretty much picked up a lot. Went back down to only being in profit of about $36 only a week ago. And then a few days later, up $854. And then we closed the month out in a profit of $500. And we're up about almost right under 4% for the month. I can't complain about that at all. That is honestly amazing. I do believe that it's probably going to end up going down a little bit, but honestly, it's totally okay. I'm not all that stressed out about it. I do think in the long run, this is going to continue to go up. If we do look at my 3-month, even with the volatility and the craziness, I'm still up a lot. I'm up 9% in about what? A month and a half, coming up on a month and a half in this account. I created this account because I transferred everything from my M1 Finance account to this account only a month and a half ago. So being up about $1,100 actually on this account in only a month and a week or so, a month and 2 weeks, I cannot complain at all. And I do believe that this is going to continue to go up. But yeah, let's see what all has led to this. So first up, we have Store Capital. And now all of these will be red because we did end on a red day on Friday, but honestly, it's no biggie. From Store Capital, we are up about $495. I have an average cost, $16.43. It's at $19.53, so that does give me some good profit there. Definitely cannot complain. We lost about 100 of that the other day, but we are up around 18.8% on Store Capital. And guys, look at this. Look at that. Look at the potential return that I'm looking at from where we are now to when the day comes that we hit all-time highs again. That's absolutely insane. $500 from this to this, from where we are now to the top, is going to be insane. Like that level of return is just hard to even imagine. So I am very excited for that day, maybe 3-4 years from now. Who knows how long it'll take, but I'm definitely excited to see how that goes. Next up, Bank of America. This is one that I'm doing a covered call on right now. I do a lot of covered calls on Bank of America. It's kind of like my long-term stock somewhat, but mostly I like to use it for covered calls and stuff like that to generate some extra money to buy other stocks. If we do go ahead and take a look at what I have done with it this month, it only shows 2 of them right here, but you can see I was doing some covered calls. I was calling these things like right on. Like when where'd it go? With my 23.5 call, I think that one expired at like 23.4 or something like that. And then for my 24.5 call, we can go look how close this was. Just scroll on up here. So this is Friday. Now, remind you, had this closed at 24.5, I would have had to sell all my 100 shares at 24.5 or above. At 24.5 if it closed at 24.5 or above, which I didn't really want to sell my shares, but had I had to, like, I wouldn't have been that mad. I'd have still been at a profit of about $200 plus the $18 premium I got, so it'd have been okay. But you can see, like, at 2 o'clock, an hour before market closed. It was 20 cents above my strike price. And I was like, dang, I'm going to have to sell my shares. And then, like, next thing you know, just I'm with my girlfriend, and then just I check it like 30 minutes later, and it just freaking dives. And I was so excited, to be honest. I was like, yes, that means I have another week. I can do another trade option on it. And as you see here, like, this isn't accurate because the numbers will change next week. But currently, if I wanted to go ahead and do like a sell a call, if I want to do a cover call on it, say if I wanted to put it at, I'd probably go like 25 and a half. I like going 3 above. So I could make an extra $17. And if it sells, honestly, like, how mad can I be? I bought 100 shares at 22.48. If I sell it at 25 and a half, that's $300 in profit right there, plus the extra $17, plus the extra $80 I've made from my other covered calls. Honestly, can't complain. This is a nice $500 profit, $400 profit, something like that. So I actually couldn't be mad. So definitely having a really good month with Bank of America right now. Main Street Capital popped off this month. Like, absolutely popped off. Look at this. Look at that. Insane. From this, pretty much the entire month just went up and up and up and up and recovered like 20% in 1 month. And that's what I say. People are like, the whole stock market might be more of a U-shaped recovery, but some stocks are going to shoot back up. Now, I do believe Main Street Capital is going to come down a bit and retest. It's going to retrace. Every stock usually retraces, but then it's going to go straight back up and then continue this consistent growth there. And honestly, I'm so happy about Main Street Capital. I'm getting a dividend right there. You can see $12.51. I get $12.50 every single month, which is beautiful. I only have 61 shares, and I'm up $504. That is some nice return right there. Absolutely excited about that. AT&T. I bought a lot of shares this month in AT&T. I think I bought all 50 shares of AT&T this month. Yeah, I did. Like, something about it was just telling me in my gut, like, when this whole 5G starts becoming more popular and the world slows down a little bit and relaxes, when people realize how crazy 5G is going to be, I think AT&T is going to put their piece. They're going to have their piece of it, of the movement, and I definitely want to be around for that. Now, honestly, I don't know if I'm going to be investing in AT&T for years, but I definitely do want to ride the momentum upwards. I want to collect my dividends while I can and probably end up getting out somewhere around the top after that 5G wave's kind of like the momentum of 5G kind of slows down a bit. It's just kind of more because I don't necessarily have the most faith in AT&T in the long run, but in the short to mid term, I definitely do have a lot of faith in them, and I do think that they're going to play a big role. So it's more like a medium term swing trade type of thing. But yeah, we'll definitely just have to see what happens. But so in AT&T right now, I bought in at $29.43. It is at $30.90 after yesterday, and so that puts us at a return of $73.30, up about 5%. And that's honestly not bad at all. About 5% in a month. Those are returns that you don't see all the time. And that's why I tell people, take advantage of the opportunity that this pandemic gave us. The odds of us seeing returns of 20% on Main Street Capital in 1 month? Unheard of. It's really unheard. Like, you don't have things like that all the time. So people need to take advantage of what we have going on right now. It's crazy. Coca-Cola, another new one for the month. We can see it had actually a negative month. Coca-Cola did not do too well for me this month, but I'm not all that mad. I'm still up. I bought in at $45.78 at the second to last day of April, I think. And at $47.10 right now, it gives us a return of $38 or about 2.8%. The thing is, 2.8% return in a single month is insane. But with everything going on right now, 20% in 1 month with Main Street Capital, 2.8% doesn't seem like a lot. But when you think about it in a sense of how much the market typically grows in a year, 10%, 2.8 of that being in 1 month is crazy. So honestly, not mad about that at all. Very excited about Coca-Cola, and I'm very excited to keep getting more shares. By the end of next month, I want to be at 50 shares just like I am of AT&T. And yeah, that's my Coca-Cola. And another big one that I have recently bought, I bought in this month. It's honestly been doing well. You can see here, I've been just buying. My first big buy was on market. It was on May 5th, and I was just putting more and more money in every now and then. I bought at an average cost of $29.10. It's up $31.39. Gives me $57 return, which is about 7.8% returns in the last month because I bought it about a month ago. So again, cannot complain about that. Aflac is one that I'm about to go crazy on. If anyone wants to know some of my little picks for next month, Aflac, I'm about to lose it on. I'm about to go absolutely nuts. You can see I got a little dividend coming in there at 560. I missed the ex-dividend date. I only had like 5 shares or something like that, so it's okay. But honestly, I cannot be mad about it. I have been buying the hell out of Aflac. I've been trying to get as much as I can. Aflac's payout ratio is about 27%, which is amazing. They're one of the dividend aristocrats, and so I have a lot of faith in them in the long run that they will continue that upward momentum that they showed before the pandemic. So I really think I'm going to be at around 100 shares of Aflac by the end of the month. So I'm going to be trying to buy about 80 shares in the next 30 days. Microsoft, we all know I did actually sell 5 shares of this month. You know, and I kind of explained it more in my video a while back about selling my favorite stock. I did sell this one just because I didn't see as much upside potential in the midterm as I did with some of those Main Street Capital type stocks. And Microsoft is one that I definitely want to invest in for the long run, but I figured it would be best to allocate my money to stocks in which will give me greater returns during the times like these while volatility is insane. So with that being said, I will be investing more into Microsoft this month. I might get 1 or 2 more shares, but definitely going to just be slow and steady with Microsoft rather than putting thousands and thousands into it and, you know, at once, basically. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing with Microsoft. I have a dividend coming in, $1.53. I'm up about 5.8%, so can't complain about that either. And yeah, so that's my moves with Microsoft. Going to be trying to get about 1 to 2 more shares next month, and I did sell about 5 shares of it last month. Waste Management is one that I slowed down on a bit. You know, I was going to get a few more shares. I thought I was going to get a few more shares this month, but I kind of slowed down on it just because I thought, like, I feel as if this is one like Microsoft, in which, yeah, there is some great return potential here, but nothing insane, I suppose. And this is very consistent, which I absolutely love. So that means I'm honestly going to do this one just like Microsoft and invest slowly and steadily rather than allocate a lot of money into it at once. So I'm up currently about 8%, amazing again, and that gives me about $16.17 in returns. Atmos Energy, same exact thing as Waste Management. Same reasoning that I haven't bought too much. I'm getting a nice little dividend there, but I am up about 2.5%, which comes out to about $5 or so. And I missed this one. Wait, there we go. Walmart, it's honestly, these last couple are the same reasonings. It's just the return possibility isn't all there. They're ones that I definitely do want to hold on to for the long run. So I'm going to invest slowly, but same with Walmart. I'm going to invest maybe 1 or 2 more shares next month and not go too crazy with it. I'm at about $2.57 in returns, which is about a 2.12% return in the last month. Can't complain. And last but not least, we have Jets. Now, this is very, very new. I bought into this one last week. And I feel like that the airline industry is going to make a comeback hard. Like, I think it's going to come back hard. It might be a little, I think it's going to be slow bursts that it's going to come back in. Like, let's see. I feel as when it starts to come back up here, now I will let you guys know that once it starts to hit this area up here, I'm probably gonna sell out. I don't want to hold on to this for a long run. I think it's kind of sketchy. Once I do see some solid returns, I am gonna get out. But I do believe that people are going, like even me, my friends, the people I know, they're getting out, they're going, they're wanting to vacation, they're wanting to do all this stuff. And I think that's gonna directly show in the airline industry. And with the ETF like Global Jets, I do think that that's going to be represented through the cost and the price of their stock. And so I do think that there's going to be a lot of little bursts upwards for this ETF, and that I will definitely see some decent gains there. I'm up about $10.84 in the last week, which is an 8.52% return because I have an average cost of $14.14 and it's at $15.34. So that is not bad. Plus a 2.55% dividend yield definitely will help out in the short to medium term whenever, this thing returns back to its highs and it starts working again. And that's probably when I'll be able to get out. And yeah, so let's head over. And yeah, so that is my Robinhood account. I will show you guys my total equity and all of these. If you want to take a quick look, I'll scroll through. This is how much I have allocated to each one of these stocks. and I will go ahead and hop over to my M1 Finance account. So here we are on my Stag Industrial stock. This is actually the only stock that I own in my M1 Finance account. And once again, the only reason in which I didn't move this one, I didn't sell it whenever I wanted to move over to Robinhood, was that I got such a good average cost for my 63.8 shares that I really just didn't see the point. I was like, I might as well hold on to it. I have such a good average share price that I can make some solid gains. And so I didn't want to go ahead and waste that potential. And I'm super glad I didn't. But yeah, so with that being said, the cost of my shares was $1,372.75. I've pretty much made about $362 in returns on that, which is insane. That's like a very, very solid return. I feel like that's somewhere around 25-30%. Yeah, so Stag Industrial is one that I have a lot of faith in. I think in the long run, they're going to do well. They pay a monthly dividend. I get about I think it's like $7.50 every single month from Stag Industrial. So that plus my Main Street Capital stock, I'm sitting around $20 a month just from those two. And so, yeah, I cannot complain about that at all. I don't think I'm going to buy any more Stag Industrial. Maybe I'm just going to keep reinvesting the dividends into it. But when it comes to actually using my money to buy more of these, I don't think I'm going to, especially since I have such a good average cost. I think it doesn't make sense for me to. And yeah, so that is the only one that I have in my M1 Finance account, and that's pretty much going to be the only one. I do think I might end up buying some Tesla on here just because putting $800 down every single time I want to buy Tesla stock is a lot for me, to be honest. Especially considering I like to invest every week. I invest like $300 to $400 or $500 a week. And so that would kind of throw me off a little bit to try to buy Tesla stock in full. So I'd probably get it in fractional shares on here. And yeah, I think I'm going to definitely do that soon though. But that does call it a close for the month. That calls it a close for the YouTube videos for this month on this channel. Once again, thank you guys so much. I cannot stress it enough that I appreciate you guys. Like, I didn't see my channel, like, I didn't know what to expect really. I didn't see it growing at the rate it did. I didn't see 100 subscribers, 30 subscribers last week, 25 subscribers a week before that. Like, that was just blowing my mind. I'm getting 7 to 8 subscribers a day. And I don't know. Like, it just makes me at a loss of words, to be honest with you guys. I'm so happy about the returns and the gains we made in the market last week, the gains that we made on this channel, and I cannot wait for June. July is my birthday, and so I'm hoping that around July I can hit 200 subscribers. That would honestly just be amazing. Hey, if not, it is all good. All I like to see is some progress, little bits of progress, little pieces of the puzzle is all that matters to me. Thank you guys so much for supporting this video. Go ahead, drop a like for me if you haven't yet. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button. Once again, drop some future suggestions for videos, any feedback you might have in the comment sections, and I'll see you guys next month. Peace.